Video response to Fernando Prudhomme's "Suicide is Brave." Um, I strongly agree with Fernando. It's the case that people think that suicide is cowardly because it takes a lot of grit to assume that your life is pointless and not need anything anymore, and even painful in an unbearable way. But think about the unbearance of the pain and lack of mortality that comes with killing yourself. It's like that in itself is brave. It's like to actually really like what Feel Good Kenny describes as being Kenneth Stahl, for that matter. What he describes as being thinking about suicide and then think about how you're going to literally kill yourself. That takes balls. It's like you cannot imagine the people who have attempted suicide, near death experiences, you name it. That takes a lot of courage. Suicide is a brave act. It's not a wise thing to do, but it takes a lot to get to that point. Think about all the times I'm okay. You don't know. Okay, maybe you don't know this from my perspective, but think about all the times where I look through Discord and all the people who never knew that I was deep or Tony Cashman, all my friends and family who never got to know who I really was, in my opinion, for the longest time. Think about like, not from your perspective, from all your mind so far. Usually, not always depending on. That's how brave and exceptional I am to the rule somehow. But all the people who don't know who I really am and how I see myself versus how they see me in a way I don't see myself, that I don't know about yet to this day for some reason. There could be different explorations of that. When I don't get to understand the context of my life and even overcomplicate in other ways, that can be its own horror. But I don't give up anyways. If I were to be that stupid about hurting myself in gosh forbid ways and you name it, it's like I would never want to get to that point. I felt like I never gave up for the longest time, but that was his own thing. It just it's a whole nother thing to assume that your life didn't mean anything if you didn't have a chance, then even if you didn't get to start. That's why oftentimes I'll say things that sound suicidal and depressed, like I never knew if I was born yet, or I never even knew how I started doing anything, and let alone had closure, nostalgia, continuity. I make too many videos about that already. But it's like a thing with that is like even like Capricorn Moon is beaming on make the next the code's already finished, but like so far we'll do discounts in the summer, but make the next deep dive episode, make a claymation, make a, and this is just YouTube by the way, make a claymation, make a deep dive episode, make a one hit hero video, make a video about the new magazine did Castierne magazine episodes. Make more videos about casual content. Make more videos about variety content. Philosophy, abstract philosophy, you name it. My Capricorn moon is beaming. That being said, do I want to give up myself too early and do something stupid like kill myself because I know any better? Of course not. I don't give up for a reason. But more than that, I try to be myself in spite of those things. We're gonna push for one more minute this early in the morning. The reason particularly I wouldn't kill myself does not just lead to some of my weird goals and secrets about wanting to be better than anyone else. If you know how I described that before, you already know. But the way I particularly described that one other goal, purpose in life, whatever the hell. But life is, in my opinion, to this day, even if only complex by nature, I still see life as being both complicated and hard. My dad particularly sees life as being hard, but I see it as being complicated and hard. At least complicated for me. So that's the thinker of me going faster. But like the neuroticism and the intensity of life for myself included, where I consider it being unconventional flexibility, that comes from no less than just being myself and still changing for the better. I say that over and over and over, but it's true. It's like that's how I believe it to be. I can change my mind in the future, but that's how I see it. Suicide is brave. I strongly believe that. Fernando Prudhomme. Take care.